Hello guys, welcome to Nana Cave. My name is Nurul Agustina and next to me is our special guest. Her name is Rahmawati Muafiah. Here we are sharing about mental breakdown and how our guests can handle at this time. A little information. Mental breakdown is a condition of severe stress that befalls someone. There are several characteristics of people who can experience a mental breakdown, such as anxiety disorder, depression, loss of concentration, insomnia, and even change in diet. Well, have you ever experienced those characteristics?
Yes, I have. Moreover, those are the initial sign of people having a mental breakdown. At first, I didn't understand because I thought that it was just a hallucination created by being too tired. But over time, my mental condition got worse, and it made me realize that I was mentally breaking down.
Is this initial sign the same as the one I mentioned?
Well, almost the same. What I feel is acute insomnia, excessive anxiety disorder, depression, and sometimes it is also difficult to concentrate.
It's a little bit of privacy, but can you tell me a little? Why did you experience that? Maybe more depression? What is the reason behind your depression? It is due of internal or external factor?
Um, Maybe because I'm a person who thinks too much about things that should be too much talk. I take everything other people think very seriously, and maybe also because I didn't want to make my parents fun of me by doing something nonsense, and it could also be because I'm the type of person who has to do something perfectly, therefore burns my mind a little.
It must be difficult for you to live your daily life. And actually, I can understand, especially when people say we can cry or upset at little things. It's make me feel like I can cry, I can. It make me ever weaker.
Well, I don't think so. Maybe I've talked like that before, but I realized a few things, and please don't feel like that. Everyone is upset once in a while. You could be sad once or twice a week because you're human. Since you're human, it's okay to feel down. You feel sad, you're sad. However, it will pass, and because of this thing, we can feel happiness. Oh, and how about you? Do you ever feel depressed?
It's not exactly depression, but I'm the type who tends to be overthinking and often insecure.
Insecure about what?
I don't know, but I like comparing myself to other people, even though I know it's not good, but without realizing it, I always do it.
You know what? Don't compare yourself with others, guys. Somebody might be better than you in something, but you're better than that person in other thing. What I try to say is, we all different people. So stop comparing. Don't even compare. That there's no need for that. If you need to compare, compare with yourself. I think that's better, and also I think that good for your improvement and happiness. You're the perfect version of yourself when you're happy with yourself. Not when the person sitting next to you think that you're beautiful or good at something or you're perfect. No, you're the perfect, most capable 10 out of 10 version of yourself when you're happy with yourself.
Oh, it's just nice of you. I'm glad hearing that from you. And what are you thinking about completely happy?
It's really difficult to completely happy. I mean, like, I do not think it's possible to be completely happy because in life there are always ups and downs. They just how life goes. Maybe it's different for some people. Maybe I don't know, but that's what I've been thinking.
I see. And you say you type a person who takes seriously when people talking about you. How you deal with that?
At first, I was very upset and afraid to do many things. I was afraid that if I try it, it will fail and it will create a lot of thoughts that I didn't want to hear. But I start overcoming it by ignoring them and start to dare to do things I love. And because of that, my life changed. I believe having a courage itself can change a person. When I'm able to do what I'm afraid of, not mattering if I'll success or fail, being able to do it, I think it's something you should compliment yourself for. If you're able to do that, you can attempt to do all this thing too. If this has been scaring you for years, I dare to think that it'll be nice to try it out.
Oh wow, they are nice words to hear. And how you deal with your anxiety?
Well, I still feel anxious, but if you ask how I deal with it, um, maybe when I go outside, I always distract myself with listening to music and avoid make eye contact with other people. It make me feel comfortable, even though it's not as comfortable as when I was at home. And if I'm in my home, I don't play on my smartphone if I don't need to. I distract myself by reading more book or just listening to music or watching a movie. All this that make me avoid something that make me anxious. And this activity make my anxiety better than before.
Wow, you will feel anxious and pressured when someone say, "I trust you." It's like this word is heavy. Can you give some advice on this?
I treasure will have it. A treasure can give you some pressure. When they start to say that to you, they expect a lot from you. You feel a lot of pressure. Don't feel too much pressure. You need to admit that it's hard to do it now and take steps slowly. You can go slowly, if it's your pace. If you do things in a rush, you might miss something. But if you do things slowly, you won't miss a thing because you can see everywhere, like right, left, front, back, like literally you can see everywhere. So you need to walk according to your own pace. You don't know what will happen in the end of the race, so trust yourself.
So what you're gonna say is our self is important and don't torment ourselves.
Yeah, yourself is important, so don't torment yourself. Everything will be so much better if you believe in yourself. So don't be too hard yourself and don't make yourself suffer.
Wow, I will note that and will become my reminder. And what do you think about people that scold others and think that they are correct?
I mean, who define what correctly is? Live your life how you want. Live your life with not regret. And then it doesn't matter if people scold you. People are going to be telling you no when you're doing a right thing and telling you yes if you're doing a wrong thing. Okay, nobody know what they're doing. I don't even know what I'm doing, so just wing it.
Well, I kind of agree with that. Nobody know what they're doing, so just live your life without a agree. And don't afraid to make a mistake, right?
Yeah, life is about making mistakes, guys. Learning from them, growing, and don't try to be perfect. Because right after you make a mistake and then you learn from it, growing from it, you're gonna make another mistake. Like, it's the unavoidable part of life.
Talking about a mistake, what do you often do it, make a mistake?
If I make a mistake, I will laugh it off. Like, just laugh. And guys, if you make a mistake, don't be like, oh, I made a mistake. Oh, I screwed it. Oh, I'm so bad. Don't think like that. Just laugh it off. So that way, it can be a better memory of you.
You are that kind of person. And last question, what do you often to let leave when you are getting better?
Recently, I have a new habit. I always ask myself, how are you doing? Because I think sometimes it's very important to reevaluate like how my day or life going by my perspective, because we always busy with our activity, like we have no time for ourselves, and it makes us kind of forget to chill out for a second and ask ourselves, is everything okay? Am I alright? Am I happy? And stuff like that. Doing this somehow made me realize how often I forget myself, and it encouraged me to do a lot of positive things for my mental health. Like I'm starting to learn again how to start loving myself, and yeah, so far I love it.
So just learn to love yourself, yeah.
Yeah.
Okay, that's from us and thank you for watching. See you guys.